Hundreds and thousands of villagers display boards saying, "No one in this village defecates in the open." These boards proudly proclaim the achievement of total sanitation by numerous communities across India and other countries in the region. All these efforts are intended to reduce the massive health crises that communities and countries suffer due to poor sanitation. Every day, it is estimated that nearly 4,000 children, most under 5 years of age, die across the developing world. And for every child that dies, hundreds of other children and adults fall sick, are unable to go to work or to school. To stop this shocking loss of life and potential, the solution is quite basic: access to and use of toilets, with improved hygiene behavior and safe water. Although progress on achieving sanitation to reach the Millennium Development Goals, MDGs, of the United Nations are challenging, South Asia has managed to nearly double its coverage. In India, the most populous South Asian country with more than 1 billion people, a quiet revolution is transforming thousands of lives across the country. This, however, has not always been the situation. Earlier initiatives in rural sanitation in India and elsewhere focused on providing subsidies to create demand for sanitation based on the assumption that most poor families could not afford a toilet. These approaches failed because people defecate in the open not because a toilet is unaffordable, but because they don't prioritize sanitation. There are other things families want to spend on before a toilet, such as on a television set or a wedding. It was evident that the issue to be addressed is behavior change rather than construction of infrastructure. Behavior change is important for the whole community rather than a few individuals, as open defecation and poor sanitation practice by even one person contaminates the environment and puts everyone's health at risk. These findings have led to a paradigm shift in the way that rural sanitation programs are being implemented. From building toilets, the focus is shifting to triggering behavior change to break the habit of open defecation. To achieve the goal of ending open defecation by the entire community, all the people are mobilized rather than just individual households. This is done through the use of participatory tools that involve community members in analyzing their sanitation situation. This analysis triggers the realization that feces exposed in the open, even by a few, contaminate the environment in which we all live. Therefore, the issue of sanitation is addressed at the collective rather than the individual level. To achieve this outcome, information on a range of technology options at different prices, affordable to everyone, is made available. This enables all to change to new behavior patterns. Even those who may have the motivation, but were unsure about the perceived high costs of building a toilet. Many users start with low-cost options, but soon move up to better options once they're able to afford these. The combination of a motivation by the community to change behavior practices, along with affordable technology options, results in households innovating to construct sanitation facilities, even in different situations such as water scarcity, space constraints, or rocky terrain. Local governments, who have the mandate to provide basic services to the people of the village, play a facilitating role in catalyzing communities to reach the final objective. Once a community is mobilized to address household sanitation, the desire for a healthy and clean environment can be channelized to address the related issue of toilets in schools and public spaces, as well as solid and liquid waste management. The involvement of local governments with the support of the district and sub-district level governments ensures that there is a scaling up of these achievements across villages in a sustainable manner. Local governments which achieve the total sanitation targets are rewarded with incentives at various stages based on the milestones achieved. Communities are rewarded after they achieve total sanitation as against upfront subsidies earlier on. The national level incentive program by the Government of India, the Nirmal Gram Puruskar and the state level competitive reward scheme motivates the villages to achieve higher and higher milestones through their combined efforts. A community-led approach to achieving total sanitation targets based on collective understanding of the need for sanitation and thereby changing community behavior, backed by an incentive program, has seen the rapid scaling up of achievements across the country. The number of villages winning the national level rewards has increased significantly since 2005. Parallel efforts are underway to ensure that the quality of the process is maintained, that achievements are sustainable and do not lead to slipbacks. These successes help bring in the political will necessary to enable policies and resources required to scale up rural sanitation. As the clock ticks under the Sanitation MDG, these efforts raise the hope that the Sanitation MDG can not only be achieved, but surpassed as well.